Ready to dive into the unknown? The deep sea is our planet's final frontier, a pitch-black world that covers most of our globe but remains almost completely unexplored. Down in these crushing depths live creatures so bizarre, so alien, that they seem to have swum straight out of a science fiction movie. Scientists are still scratching their heads over their strange biology and mysterious origins. Today, we're your guides on a journey to the abyss. We'll count down 10 of the most fascinating deep-sea beings that science is still trying to figure out. Let's start the dive. Kicking off our list at number 10 is the gulper eel. This creature is basically a swimming mouth. Its most famous feature is its enormous, balloon-like jaw that can unhinge to swallow prey much larger than itself. Imagine floating in total darkness, and the only thing you see is a tiny, glowing light. That's the gulper eel's tail, a bioluminescent lure it uses to draw an unsuspecting fish. Once they're close enough, its massive mouth opens and gulp its dinner time. These eels have evolved in deep ocean trenches all over the world, a perfect adaptation to an environment where your next meal could be days or weeks away. Their family tree goes back millions of years, but critical parts of their life, like how they reproduce or how long they live, are still a complete mystery. Coming in at number 9, we have a creature that looks like it forgot its face, the faceless cusk eel. This eerie fish, with its pale, jelly-like head, appears to have no eyes, no gills, nothing. It's a smooth, ghostly blob that glides through the darkness at depths of over 16,000 feet. But here's the twist: while adult cusk eels have no visible eyes, the younger ones actually have tiny, undeveloped eyes hidden beneath their skin. They were first discovered way back in the 1870s, but we've only seen them a handful of times since. Living in the abyssal plains of the Indian and Pacific Oceans, they've completely adapted to a life without light, relying on other, more mysterious senses to find food and navigate their dark world. At number 8, meet the barrel-eye fish. If you think the faceless fish was weird, wait until you see this one. The barrel-eye has a completely transparent, fluid-filled head. You can literally see right through its skull and look at its brain. But the real showstoppers are its eyes. They are bright green, tube-shaped orbs that are located inside its head, pointing straight up. This allows the barrel eye to spot the faint silhouettes of prey swimming above it. And when it's time to eat, those incredible eyes can rotate forward. This transparent dome also acts as a shield, protecting its sensitive eyes from the stinging cells of jellyfish, one of its favorite snacks. This fish is a master of deep-sea surveillance. Sailing into our number 7 spot is the Dumbo octopus. Named after the famous Disney elephant, this adorable octopus uses 2 large, ear-like fins on the side of its head to gracefully glide through the water. It's like watching a little ghost dance in the deep. They live at extreme depths, sometimes over 20,000 feet down, where the pressure is immense. Unlike their shallow water cousins, Dumbo octopuses don't have an ink sac. In the total darkness of their habitat, squirting a cloud of ink would be completely useless. They evolved to be masters of energy conservation, using their fins to float effortlessly while searching for snails and worms on the ocean floor. They're a beautiful and beautifully strange part of the deep sea family. At number 6, we have a creature that looks like it swam right out of the prehistoric past, the frilled shark. Often called a living fossil, this shark's design hasn't changed much in over 80 million years. It has a long, snake-like body and a terrifying mouth filled with 300 needle-sharp, backward-facing teeth arranged in 25 rows. When it catches something, there's no escape. Despite its ancient lineage, we know almost nothing about it. It lives in deep waters across the globe and is so rarely seen alive that most of what we know comes from accidental catches in fishing nets. How it hunts, how it reproduces, it's all a big question mark. The frilled shark is a living, breathing link to the age of dinosaurs. Halfway through our list, at number 5, is the Yeti crab. Discovered only in 2005 near scorching hot hydrothermal vents, this crab is covered in silky, blonde hair like bristles, especially on its pincers. Scientists believe the Yeti crab uses these hairs to farm its own food. The bristles are home to colonies of bacteria, which thrive on the chemicals spewing from the vents. This creature's entire existence is tied to these toxic, superheated deep-sea oases, making it a true specialist of the extreme. Next up, at number 4, is the goblin shark. The goblin shark is famous for two things: its long, blade-like snout and its terrifying, extendable jaw. It patrols the deep using its snout, which is covered in special sensing organs, to detect the faint electrical fields of its prey. When a fish or squid gets close, its jaw shoots forward, almost like the alien from the movie Alien, to snatch the victim. Its pinkish skin is so thin and translucent you can see the blood vessels underneath, giving it a ghostly, raw appearance. Belonging to a family that's 125 million years old, the goblin shark is another living fossil whose daily life remains one of the ocean's biggest secrets. Our number 3 spot goes to a creature with a dramatic name and an even more dramatic look, the vampire squid. But don't worry, it doesn't drink blood. Its name comes from its dark, cloak-like webbing that connects its 8 arms, which it can wrap around itself like a vampire's cape. When threatened, it doesn't squirt ink. Instead, it shoots out a cloud of sticky, bioluminescent mucus that can glow for nearly 10 minutes, dazzling and confusing predators while it makes a getaway. The vampire squid is an ultimate survivor, thriving in deep water zones with almost no oxygen, a place where most other animals would suffocate. Its ancestors split off from other cephalopods over 250 million years ago, making it a unique and ancient relic of the deep. Almost at the top, at number 2, we have the deep-sea hatchetfish. These small, silvery fish are named for their incredibly thin, hatchet-shaped bodies. But their shape isn't their most amazing feature. They are masters of camouflage, using a trick called counter-illumination. The belly of the hatchetfish is lined with light-producing organs called photophores. They can adjust the brightness of these lights to perfectly match the faint sunlight filtering down from above. For a predator looking up from below, the hatchetfish becomes completely invisible, blending in with the dim light of the surface. Each of the over 40 species of hatchetfish has its own unique pattern of lights, like a secret code in the dark. And finally, at number 1, the most mysterious and awe-inspiring creature of the deep, the colossal squid. This isn't just a big squid. It's the largest invertebrate on Earth. Living in the frigid waters of the Antarctic, a fully grown colossal squid could be as long as a school bus and weigh over 1,000 pounds. Its eyes are the size of dinner plates, the largest in the animal kingdom, designed to capture the tiniest flickers of bioluminescent light in the crushing dark. And its arms and tentacles are not lined with suckers, but with an arsenal of sharp, swiveling hooks to latch onto prey and defend against its only known predator, the sperm whale. Almost everything we know about this titan comes from dead or dying specimens found floating or in the stomachs of whales. A living colossal squid has never been filmed in its natural habitat. It remains the ultimate mystery, a true monster of the deep. From living fossils to masters of light, these 10 creatures are just a glimpse into the strange and wonderful world hidden beneath the waves. They remind us that our planet is still full of secrets, and that the ocean's dark depths hold mysteries we have yet to even imagine. There's a whole universe down there, waiting to be discovered. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. If you're as fascinated by these creatures as we are, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you won't miss our next adventure into the unknown. See you next time.